guys, welcome back. I'm Tanealyakimbeauty and this is Beauty. In this video we're going to be doing the second declutter in our declutter series, focusing on blushes. I forgot to mention when I did the highlighter video, anything that I declutter, I'm going to let my 15-year-old have first dibs at, so I'm going to let her choose anything that she wants to keep. Anything that she doesn't want to keep, I'm going to try to send to Project Beauty Share. I actually learned about Project Beauty Share from Taylor when she's one of my absolute favorite YouTubers. With Project Beauty Share, they take new and slightly used makeup products, as long as it's a powder. Powder products can be sanitized. Liquid creams, they cannot be, obviously, so they have to be brand new in the package, not swatched, not touched or anything like that. But powder products, they can sanitize. And then they will take those products and they donate them to women's shelters. I thought that was a really cool idea for some of the products that I'm, going to be getting rid of. At least I know that those that my daughter doesn't want will be going to a good cause. But let's go ahead and jump right in. We have 57 blushes that we're going to be going through, and I'm going to be doing just like I did with the highlighter one. Creams, liquids, anything like that, I'm also going to be including in this one because I don't have that many to do a separate video. Let's start off with that ColourPop blushes. This brand is the one that I had the most of. I have 20 here, technically I have 21, but for some reason I included the Tiana blush in my highlighter declutter. I was thinking it was a highlighter, but they're actually 21. That one is in the highlighter one, so you've already seen that one, but let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to start off with the ones that I know for sure I am decluttering. These three are the ones from the Wild Nothing collection. This one is Wayfarer. That's kind of a peachy blush there. This one is On the Horizon, a nice soft pink. And then this one is Crossroads, which is kind of a taupey brown peachy kind of a shade. The reason why I am getting rid of these is because there is literally no pigment in any of these. These and the ones from the Garden Variety, which I will be showing you in a minute. In the pans, they look so beautiful, so vibrant, so pigment. When I put them on my face, build them up, no pigment whatsoever. I don't know what it was, but it seems like during that particular time, ColourPop seemed to have forgotten that they had sisters of color with beautiful, deep, rich skin tones, and they were just like, we're going to launch some products that have very little pigment and only show up on skin tones that are like, the color of paper. But thankfully, they have kind of gotten a little bit better, but yeah. Those were not very good. These are the ones from the Garden Variety. There are 4. This is Night Bloom. This one I was actually very excited about when I saw this one. It's kind of a purpley lavender type shade. I don't have anything like this one in my collection, so I was very excited about it. But when I put this one on, for some reason, it was like it sucked all the color out of my face. I look so pale, so dead. Oh my God, that one just did not look good on me at all. This one is Tearing Up My Heart. Kind of similar to the Crossroads shade in the Wild Nothings collection. Once again, absolutely no pigment to speak of. This one is Desert Rose, same thing. Light Dusty Rose Pink, absolutely no pigment. And then this one is Whole 9 Yards. You would think this one was a really pretty rich mauve shade. Nope, barely any pigment. This one is Shook to the Coral. This one was part of the Coastin' to Coral collection. It's a pretty kind of a peachy corally shade. And I'm going to try and decide, do I want to keep that one or not? I think I am going to hang on to this one for now because I do like a really pretty peachy one, but I may get rid of that one in the future. These two are from that peach collection. This one is Frisky Business. This one is like the deeper of the two. These are really, really beautiful peachy pigmented shades. This one is Fresh and Peachy. This one is just a little bit lighter than Frisky Business, but both of them have this beautiful, rich, peachy tone to the skin. You guys know how much I love a peachy blush. Keeping those two. These two are from the Milani collection. I really like the packaging because when you put it together, they kind of make one gigantic picture, which I think is really, really cute. This one is Matchmaker. Matchmaker is a brown tone. This one is so beautiful. It's just a very soft, cool tone brown. There's a slight bit of shimmer in both of these, but it's not like you have glitter on your face and it just kind of dissipates, but that's a beautiful cool toned brown. And this one is Good Luck Charm. This one is more of a mauve brown. It has just a little bit of pink to it, but also absolutely gorgeous. Definitely hanging on to those two. Then I have these from the Disney Designer collection. Like I said, that Tiana one is also included in this one, but for some reason I thought it was a highlighter and included in the highlighter one. But this one is Floating Lights. This one is Rapunzel. This is a beautiful, light, cool toned pink. Really pretty. I like this one for when I just want to do very light, soft, cool tone looks. This one is Court of Miracles. This one and the Tiana one are my absolute favorites. This one is a reddish pinky shade. Oh my god, this one is so beautiful and so pigmented. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Keeping that one. And then this one is Enchanted Mirror. This one is Belle. This one is a light brownish kind of pink. It has a slight bit of a cool toned brown to it. Just absolutely beautiful. Definitely hanging on to that one too. These two are from the Sailor Moon collection. These are two of my absolute favorites. This one is Cat's Eye. This one is a shimmery pink. Oh my word, that is just so beautiful. Oh, absolutely love that one. Gorgeous. And then this one is From the Moon. This one is a lighter pink. The other one, the Cat's Eye, has a little bit of shimmer to it. This one is matte, and this one is just a lighter pink than that one. Both of these are absolutely beautiful, and of course, I absolutely love Sailor Moon, so we're definitely hanging on to these. Last two powder blushes I have from ColourPop. This one is Meteorite. Beautiful mauve, peachy, kind of a red, peachy tone. Not red, peachy tone. This is so pigmented, definitely keeping that one. And then this one is Interstellar. This one has more of a mauve pink to it. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. I love ColourPop's powder formula, so I was very disappointed, that these absolutely no pigment to speak of. One of the things that I usually like to do is if ColourPop launches a new collection, and even if I don't really like the eyeshadows or anything like that, I'll at least grab the blushes. The last couple of collections, I did not do that because of the Wild Nothing and the Garden Variety, so I'm a little bit more hesitant now. But this one is a Super Shock. This one is called Drop of a Hat. This is the only Super Shock that I have in this particular form. I grabbed this one because I was curious about the formula. I had not tried the Super Shock before, and this one had some really good reviews. One thing about the Super Shock formula is it's a powder, but it's a cream too. It's really difficult to describe. It's very unique. This shade is pretty. The only issue is that it's like really shiny and glossy when I put it on. It basically comes off as a red highlighter. You guys know that I'm more into powder blushes than I am luminescent. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out. I just know that I will never use it. It's just way too glossy for my taste. This is a blush sticks. This shade is in Under Pressure. This one is really beautiful. It's just a gorgeous peachy, pinky kind of a color, and this one blends really well over powder, so definitely going to hang on to that one. I have two blushes from Juvia's Place. These are both of the powder blushes. They only have the two shades. I wish they would launch some more shades in this formula because it is absolutely beautiful. This one is Serafina. This one is a really peachy corally shade with a little bit of orange. I absolutely love this one. So pigmented, so soft. This is beautiful in the springtime. Keeping that one. I'm also going to keep this one too. This one is Bella. This one has more of a burnt orangey red tone to it. Oh, so pigmented. Absolutely beautiful. Hanging on to that one too. These two are from CoverGirl. This one is the So Flush. This one is in Hot Frenzy. This is a really beautiful pigmented red orangey tone. Absolutely hanging on to this one. This one is just, where do you see that? When they say pigmented, they mean pigmented. You guys know how much I love a beautiful red tone blush, so we're definitely hanging on to that one. This one though, which is the Peach Punch Blush. This one, I think I'm going to declutter. Still has that beautiful peachy smell to it. Oh my god, feels like silk. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. It's a beautiful shade. It's just not as pigmented as I like. I think my daughter's actually going to really enjoy that one. These are all the ones that I had from e.l.f. These two are the Primer Infused blushes. This one is the shimmer one. This one is called Always Cherry. This one is a really beautiful peachy blush. I am definitely going to be keeping this one. This one has just the slightest bit of shimmer luminescence, just a little bit, and it gives you just a slight healthy glow. Absolutely gorgeous. And this one is called Always Rosy, and this one is the Primer Infused matte blush. Gorgeous mauve dusty rose shade. Definitely keeping that one. I'm also going to hang on to these two. This one is the Monochromatic Multi-Stick. This one is similar to that Super Shock shade from ColourPop, except this one doesn't have as much shine and shimmer to it, just a slight luminescent glow to the skin. This one is absolutely beautiful. See, it's similar to that one, but not nearly as glowy. And it's a nice little kind of a portable format. You can just toss it into your makeup bag, you know, whenever the time comes and we can start traveling again. This one is the Jelly Pop Flush Blush. This one is in Peach Pop. Definitely hanging on to this one. This one is just got a really beautiful peachy tone to it, and it blends so well over powder and sets so nicely and just lasts all day long. I have 4 from Milani, powder blush, 2 baked, and then one of the new liquid ones. These 2 are the baked highlighters. This one is called Dolce Pink. It's kind of rosy. This one I'm going to declutter. It's a really pretty pink, but it's very, very glowy. So this one comes off more like a pink highlighter. I like a little bit of glow, not like super, super glowy. This one is called Coco Felicita. This is one of their newer shades. This is a deep, rich brown. There's a slight bit of glow to this one too, but it's just slight, and it just looks so beautiful. I didn't have like a nice brown toned blush that was like a really deep tone of brown, so I was very excited when I saw that they had launched this one. This one is beautiful. I'm definitely going to be keeping that one. This is one of the rose blushes. This is called Coral Cove. This was one of the first blushes that I picked up. It's a really beautiful light pinky coral. It's similar to that Peach Punch one from CoverGirl. I think I'm going to pull this one too. It's very, very light. I don't really ever pull it out because it's just a little bit too light for my skin tone, so I'm going to pull that one out. I'm also going to declutter this one too. This is the Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush. I grabbed this one. This is in Cheeky Coral because it was a coral shade. I was so excited about this one when I saw it. You know, you guys have been wanting to try more liquid and cream type highlighters and blushes, and this one has, you know, a really pretty kind of a peachy coral to it. You look at it and you think, wow, that's going to be super pigmented. But when I put it on, it just kind of blended away. I tried building it up. It didn't build up very well either. So yeah, I'm going to be decluttering this one. Now we're going to do the ones that I got from Shop Miss A. I think there are 2 different brands here, AOA and Malibu Glitz. This one came from Malibu Glitz. I actually ordered some more of these because these are so beautiful. It's a rose. I cannot remember the shade because the shade name is not on the back of it, but as you can see, it's this beautiful mauve red pinky kind of a shade, and it has this beautiful red embossing in it. This is so smooth, so pigment, has just a slight bit of luminescence. I ordered 2 more shades of these. This is only $1. When you can get a beautiful, gorgeous blush formula for $1, yeah, you know I'm going to jump on. This packaging is really nice too. It's got a little bit of weight to it. You would not think this was only $1 when you actually saw it in person. This one is the Lumi Radiant Blush. This one is called So Close. This one has kind of a red tone to it. I think I'm going to declutter this one. Let me see. Actually, you know what? I am going to keep that one. It's kind of a reddish undertone to it with just a slight bit of luminescence, so I think I am going to hang on to that one. This one is the AOA Perfect Powder Blush. This one is in Looker. This one is a really beautiful pinky mauve tone. These are so pigmented. Definitely going to keep that one. I'm going to keep these other 2 too. These are like really good for travel. These were all $1. This one is the same perfect blush, but this one is in Kindle. This one is a really beautiful red tone, gorgeous red tone powder blush. Definitely hanging on to that one. And then this one is called Charm. This one is a cream blush, and it is so intensely pigmented. All it takes is a little bit. You take that, you blend it on. You just want to take a little bit, blend it with your finger. Gorgeous red tone blush. You go too heavy with that, you're going to end up with a gigantic red streak in your face, but definitely hanging on to that one. These 2 are from Cover FX. These are the multi-chrome blush duos. This one is in Mojave Mauve. I'm definitely hanging on to these 2. Next to the Wayne Goss blushes, which I put in the palette one, you will see later. This is the most I spent on blushes. These were $38. These are so pigmented. You have a matte here, and then you have a shimmery shade here. You can do them separate. You can mix them together. The shimmery ones actually work as a highlighter. So beautiful, so pigmented. Definitely hanging on to that one. And I'm keeping this one too, of course. This one is called Spice Cinnamon. Same thing, matte blush, shimmer. You can do them separate. You can mix and match, put them together. Use this one as a highlighter. Just an absolutely gorgeous formula. Definitely hanging on to these. These 2 are from Kimchi Chic. I think these are the last ones that I have more than one of as far as brands, so the rest of them are I just have like one of each. These are the Thaler blushes. These are duos. This one is Cheeky. Oh, Oh, so beautiful. You have a really deep, rich pink and then a kind of a middle toned pink. Ooh, my word. This formula is just so beautiful, and the packaging is everything. This one is in Mercedes. Beautiful, gorgeous red, orangey toned, and then you have a deep, rich fuchsia pink tone. Oh, this particular duo is my absolute favorite. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Everything else here is, I just only have one each up, so we're going to go ahead and go through those really quickly. This one is from Flower Beauty. It's the Blush Balm Color Drops for Cheeks. This one is in Melon. As you can see, I haven't opened this one yet. I got this one about a month ago, and I've been wanting to play with it on camera, but I've had so many other things that have come in that this one just has kind of gotten pushed back. Definitely hanging on to it since I haven't used it yet. I may declutter it later once I've actually used it, but for now, since I have not actually had the chance to play around with it, I'm definitely going to be keeping it. This one is my only blush one. Actually, this one is a palette. I could have probably put this one in the palette one, but this is the blush trio from Peachy. This is the Peachy Love blush trio from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the only one that I have. I actually got this one from Marshall's, I think it was, for $9. It's like 30 something dollars if you get these full price. This is a really beautiful formula. 3 peachy kind of shades here. This one is more orange. This is absolutely beautiful. Definitely going to be hanging on to that one. This one is the Glower Puffy Fluffy Just Take It Easy Cheek Color Duo. There's a really light pink in here, and then there's this kind of a deep corally pink. This one came out of a No Make No Life box. This one actually came out of my November box. I'm going to keep it for this shade. This one obviously is like super light. That's not going to do anything for me, but this is a really beautiful peachy shade. I like it because of the fact that this is just so lightweight and compact, so you know, whenever we get to travel, this would be something good that I can travel with. This one is from Laura Geller, New York. This is called Rosebud. I grabbed this part of a trying makeup from TJ Maxx video that I did, and it was part of a little set. It had a highlighter and a mascara. This is a really beautiful mauve tone, but I have that one from e.l.f. that I like a little bit more. This one I don't ever really pull out, so I think I'm going to go on ahead and declutter this one. It's beautiful though. Somebody will really enjoy this one. So far I'm doing so much better with the blushes than I did with the highlighters. It's like I had a little bit more of a harder time getting rid of highlighters than I seem to be doing with blushes. This one is from BH Cosmetics, Honolulu Hideaway. This is a really beautiful shimmery kind of a peachy shade. You have a more mauve tone here and then a really light pink out here. This is so beautiful. You know, normally, you know, like I said, I'm into mattes. This is just a gorgeous blush formula. I'm going to hang on to that one. This one's from LA Colors. This is Beauty in Bloom. This one I'm going to declutter. It's pretty. It's got like a little bit of luminescence to it. I actually grabbed this one for a full face of makeup from the Dollar Tree. It's not a horrible formula by any means. I never pull it. It's just not something that I'm going to get any use out of. So we're going to declutter that one. This one also came out of a No Make No Life box. The back of it is in Korean. I have no idea what it says, but this is from Etude House. This is kind of a shimmery blush. This one, I don't think, yeah, there's not a whole lot of pigment going on with this one. When it comes to K-beauty, the one thing you have to remember above all is that super pigmented is not what K-beauty is about. They're about beautiful, natural, glowy kind of a skin. I mean, it's a pretty shade. I just don't think that I would get much use out of it. I just don't see myself pulling it, but it is absolutely beautiful. Same thing with this one. This is the Cheek Cat from Dodo. I really like this one. This one came out of a No Make No Life because it has that really cute little cat in the middle, but let me do a little bit of a swatch just to kind of make sure with that one. What do we think? Do we want to keep that one? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. It's a little more pigmented than I thought. So I'm going to go ahead and hang on to that one. This one I'm going to declutter. This one is called Meek, and this is from LA Colors. I picked this up from Five Below as part of a full face of LA Colors. It's a pretty pinky shade, but I have other pinks that I absolutely love more that I actually use. This one I never pull, and I know that I never will pull, so might as well go ahead and pull that out of my collection. This one I'm going to be keeping. This one is from In Studio. This is Dusk. It's really sad because In Studio was a really nice, inexpensive brand that really nice formulas. This was only 98 cents. All of them, all of the products in the collection were like 98 cents to $1.97 or something like that. You go to Walmart and they had these end caps with all the products in them, but when you go to Walmart now, they don't have them anymore. So I'm guessing they were just out for a little while and that was it. But as you can see, it's just this beautiful mauve tone. Plus the little packaging makes it easy for travel, you know, whenever we do get back into doing that one. I have 5 more blushes here. This one is from Essence. This one is called Befitting. Definitely keeping this one. Beautiful, gorgeous mauve cool tone blush with just a slight bit of brown. Oh my god, this one's absolutely gorgeous. This one is from Momocos. This one came out of a No Make No Life beauty box. I get a lot of cream blushes in my No Life No Make boxes. Those are K-Beauty boxes, K-Beauty and Japanese Beauty. That's what it looks like. I'm not sure. See, it's a really pretty pink. What do we think? Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. Really pretty pink creamy shade there. I have 3 more, 2 creams, 1 stick. This one is Lovicia. This one came out of a No Make No Life box. Chipper, I think, might be the shade. This is really, really cute. It's a little heart. In the little video that they did previewing the box, the person put it on their face and it made like a little stamp. It doesn't work quite that way. You'll see like an outline of a heart, but it's not like the fully pigmented stamp. It's pretty, but I'm gonna pull this one out. I know my daughter will absolutely love that one. This one is from Petite Recipe. It's really beautiful little spongy donut packaging. Oh, so super cute. I'm going to be keeping this one. Just a really beautiful pigmented pink. Just, oh, absolutely gorgeous. And this one blends really well over powder, so keeping that one. And then the last one is from Believe Beauty. This one is called Tropical Sunset. This is a cream blush. I think I paid $4 from this. Believe Beauty is an exclusive Dollar General brand. Everything is $5 or less, and it's like you would not guess that it was as expensive as it is. It's very comparable to high-end brands. But this is a really beautiful peachy corally pink. Definitely going to, corally pink. Really beautiful peachy coral shade. Definitely going to be hanging on to that one. This one is really pretty in the spring and the summertime. And we are finished. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick count to see where we're at, and then that'll be the end of this video. Alright, we started out with 57 and we are keeping 41 and we are decluttering 17. And that is the end of another declutter. If you like these types of videos, guys, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. If you are not subscribed and you would like to be subscribed, just be sure to tap the subscribe button. And then if you want to be notified of any videos that may be coming up in the future, just tap the notification bell down below as well. You'll be notified each and every time. I have 2 more declutters coming, face palettes and eyeshadow palettes. Very, very excited about those. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.